Welcome to Winging It. We're playing Arkham Horror the card game digitally today. We are playing with Leo and Jack going through the Edge of the Earth. This is the Heart of Madness Part 1. If you look in the links below, you'll see the deck upgrade videos. And then I am going to go ahead and draw Jack's tarot to see what he gets. This is for Damned, where you have to draw a tarot and in the reverse position. So it applies to only him. All right, so it says each investigator begins with 3 fear slots, each of a different type, chosen by that investigator when the game begins. We've done this one, like this is the 3rd time this campaign that we've had that one. That's crazy. So it's going to be Arcane, Accessory, and Body slot. I hate to lose an accessory slot, but it is what it is. Because we talked to Danforth during the interlude, any one investigator gets 2 additional cards drawn in their opening hand. That will be Leo. And because we talked to Takata during the interlude, any one investigator gets 3 additional resources. So that will be Jack. Will get the 3 starting resources. So get 2 additional cards for Leo. All right, Possessed goes away. By the way, we don't have any Frost tokens in the bag still, which is just fantastic. Oh man, so we definitely want the Well Prepared. The Calling in Favors and the Med Student is good. The Green Soapstone is, like I want that in play too. We get to immediately replace this. Okay, oh, we got the Sled Dog. I love this hand actually. Because we can put the Med Student in play, Calling in Favors to get a better. We're just gonna keep this. The Well Prepareds are gonna be awesome. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're just gonna totally keep this hand. Love it. All right. So Jack gets to draw 6 cards because of Studious. All right. The Eon chart and the Lucky Cigarette Case. Why do you taunt me so much? Well, we're gonna throw back the cigarette case because the Eon chart would be good. The Mineral Specimen will be good. We need our Intellect boost, so we're gonna throw away all of this to try and get our Intellect boost. So 4 more cards. Okay, Milan is good. Pathfinder's good. Deduction is good. All right. Still like to see a Mag Glass, but it's good enough to get started. All right. All right. So this is the Heart of Madness. We will start with Agenda 1A, the Beating Heart. 5 darkened paths lead away from the gateway through icy caverns and down vaulted corridors of smooth black stone. Quiet dread fills the ancient dormant structure. Forced, if 2 or more activated seals are controlled by investigators at the same location, the latent energy stored within the seals fuses together, and the ensuing chain reaction sets off an electrostatic detonation that destroys all life on Earth. So we're going to try to avoid that. Yeah. Okay. Dormancy. You have decided to explore the rest of this antediluvian complex in order to find the devices that fit this strange doorway. An activated seal is placed at the Gate of Iqua. Advance. So these are all connected in this kind of spiral weird way. So yeah, and we are. Oh, I will take with the allies. We're taking Kinsler, as you do with Leo. And we are taking Danforth. These are the Resolute versions. So his Resolute version, you can spend 1 secret, investigator draws 3 weakness, and discards each Tekalili weakness drawn by this effect. It's a free trigger after an investigator at a location resolves a Tekalili weakness, exhaust Danforth, and spend 1 secret. That investigator draws 3 cards, discard each Tekalili weakness drawn by this effect without resolving its effects. And the Resolute version of Kinsler is just a free trigger to spend an action, exhaust her, and investigate with a base skill of 6. If you succeed, look at the top card of any investigator's deck or encounter deck. You may discard that card. So that's pretty good. So what else? Oh, I was just going to say that they actually only have 2 weakness Tekalilis in their decks, and they're both in Leo's deck. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. So Leo will probably spend 1 to put in the med student. And we'll go ahead and heal Jack. Oh, Jack should only have 1 mental trauma. We're going to heal him both because he doesn't have as much soak. Then we probably are going to play Ever Vigilant to get out the gun and the 2 well prepared. Let's see, that would be 2, 3, 4. That's as many resources as we have. So we will go ahead and Ever Vigilant. To put out the 2 well prepareds and a gun. That takes me down to 0 resources. And so that gets me, so that will just, the well prepareds let me, be able to hit higher on the mouser because we can use that combat. Let's see, let's look at this. This is the Gate of Iqua. You can take an action to place an activated seal you control on it, retreat, or resign. You retreat hoping you've done enough to seal away whatever lies beyond the gate. If you control 1 or more seals, you retain control of them. Okay, so next turn we're probably going to play Emergency Cache and do this Calling in Favors. We would like to be able to play the Sled Dog actually, so if we take a resource, we'll have enough to play the Sled Dog, but we won't have enough to play Calling in Favors. So let's see. So we did Investigate, played that, or we took a resource. Well, we Emergency Cache. Let's not. Yeah, we can Emergency Cache and then Calling in Favors. That sounds good. So we'll just go ahead and move to just start exploring, opening up locations. So we'll take a move here to the ancient facility. This is a 3 shroud, 0 clues. After it is revealed, place the dormant seal on it with that symbol. You can test 2 agility to reverse the Ichor. If you succeed, the investigators at Ichor-laden tunnels may spend 2 clues as a group for you to take control of the seal on it. So we need 2 clues to get that seal. Where are the seals? Here they are. All right. So we'll go ahead and grab, which one is it? It is that one. Okay, I believe that's the correct one. But it's upside down for me. All right, that's right. Okay. All right, so that is his 3 actions. He Ever Vigilant did a bunch of stuff. He took a resource, and then he did that. Okay, so Jack is going to action 1, spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Milan. Probably 1, 2, 3 to play Pathfinder. And then he will investigate with Milan. We are at 4, 5 to beat 1. 0. We get a clue. And we'll exhaust Milan to get a resource. All right. And then Jack will Pathfinder. Just gotta go to this location. See what it is. This is Vaulted Corridor. It has 2 clues, 3 shroud. You can choose another Vaulted Corridor and test Agility X, where X is the number of locations away that Vaulted Corridor is from this one. If you succeed, move there. All right. So it's fine. We get at the end of the round, we get a chance to draw a card for me and Jack. We'll draw a card, and that's good. All right. So we'll do Upkeep. We got Michael Lee, which I do want. Michael Lee. Which, does that change the calculation of things? Probably not. Well, maybe a little bit. Maybe less interested in calling in favors. All right, we're doing Upkeep here. We get the flashlight. That'll help us investigate. Of course, so the mineral specimen. We are at 1 doom and drawing encounters. Leo will get Nebulous Miasma attached to your location. When you turn, end your turn at attached location. Each card you control with sanity, including your investigator, takes 1 direct horror. At the end of the round, discard it. All right, so we just want to move, which is fine. We didn't really need to be there anyway. All right. Jack will get locked door, attached location with the most clues without a locked door. Attached location cannot be investigated. Action test for combat or for agility to pick the locks. If you succeed, discard locked door. So I think we can do that later. We don't need to do it right now. It goes here, and I don't think we care that much about this. So, all right, let's see what Leo is going to do here. We could put the sled dog into play, and then next turn we can put Michael Lee into play. We can put the green soapstone and then move. I think that's fine. So what we will do is we'll spend the 2 for the sled dog. Oh wait, yeah, we'll have enough slots for Michael Lee. All right, we will, that's action 1. We're gonna move because we just don't wanna risk being hit by this thing. So action 2 will move. If you succeed, or if you control that seal, test 3 combat. If you succeed, investigators at the geothermal vent spend 2 clues a group to activate that seal, then remove 1 frost token from the cast bag. But I don't have any frost tokens in the cast bag, amazingly enough. All right, we will then, for our last action, exhaust, stick to the plan, and play emergency cash, which will get us 2 resources and draw a card, or 3 resources and draw a card. So we got an automatic. We will have enough to do Michael Lee. All right, so that is Leo. Monterey Jack. So what do we want to do? I'll probably play the mineral specimen. We could play the Eon chart, but we don't really have our engine going, and we already have moves, so it's fine. I think we'll just go ahead and Pathfinder first. I don't think we want to get too far away from Leo, but I don't know, we're kind of okay. We're gonna go up here and just try to explore, open up this location. All right, so this is forced after it's revealed. Place the dormant pitchfork-looking seal on it, and investigators spend 2 clues and 6 resources as a group take control of the seal. So this will be for when we get a little bit more rich. All right. So I guess we just need to move. We'll come this way. I'm thinking about we want to go in and get this, but we need some clues first. All right, we got some clues here. So this is a force route 2 clues. If you control this guy, that's right. Investigators at the protoplasmic pool spend 2 clues as a group to activate it, then deal 2 damage to each enemy in play. Well, that's nice. So we have to test the 3 agility. So we've taken a move action. Can we beat this? If we investigate with a base of 5, then we'd be at 6. To beat 4 is not great. So I think what we want to do actually is spend 2 to put down a flashlight. And then we'll use the flashlight as our last action to investigate committing this deduction. So we are at 6, 4, we're at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 2. Up by plenty. Do I need the flashlight actually? We'd be at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 4. Now let's use the flashlight. That's fine. All right. And we get a -2, so we get both clues, and we mill on and get a resource. Get both clues. So we got enough clues to get that next turn. Okay, and then we get a card and resource for being Jack. All right. Let's do Upkeep. And then Jack will get, okay, he's got his emergency cache, which is nice. We can actually put the fingerprint kit out, load it up, and then just, you know, get some clues. Okay, we're at 2. Did I not? Oh yeah, I did draw encounters. Yeah. Nebulous Miasma goes away, and we get a Miasmic Torment. Okay, if you control a partner asset, exhaust them and attach Miasmic Torment to them. Otherwise, against Surge, attached asset cannot ready. At the end of your turn, attached asset takes 1 damage or 1 horror. Okay, and you test 3 Intellect or 3 Willpower. Okay, so she's exhausted. Alright, we get Electrostatic Surge. Each investigator with the same location as a seal takes 1 or more damage if that seal is activated. Okay, well, they're not. It surges into Blasphemous Visions. Shuffle the top card of the Tekalili deck into your deck without looking at it. Then put Blasphemous Visions into play in your threat area. Resolve the effects of each Tekalili weakness you draw an additional time, and test 3 willpower to get rid of that. So, alright. So we're putting a Tekalili in there. Kind of gross, but we only got 1. We could probably be okay. Alright, so what are we doing? Monterey probably just keeps just investigating, exploring. We'll come back for this one when we could get this, but then we don't have the clues to actually enable it. So we could play the fingerprint, get it loaded up. I don't know. Let's we'll start off with a Pathfinder to here. All right, so this is the Subnautical Sprawl. You can see it has some stuff with the frost tokens, but it doesn't matter because we don't have any frost tokens. Okay, so this would be nice to investigate with the fingerprint kit. So we'll spin 1, 2, 3, 4. Play a fingerprint kit in our other hand. We'll exhaust the fingerprint kit for our second action to investigate. We are at 6, 4, 5, 6 V2. -1. Exhaust Milan to get a resource. We got the 2 clues. So now we have the clues we need to go and do. Oh, actually, we already did have the clues we needed. That's weird because we got 2, 3, no, 4, 5. No, now we do. Man. We'll go ahead and just spend the emergency cash to put 4 on the fingerprint kit. So we have the fingerprint kit for a good long while now to do stuff with. All right, so that's his turn. At the end of his turn, he's just going to draw a card. Okay, we have Dire Sketches. All right, so we definitely will spend 1, 2, 3 to put Michael Lee in for cheap. We are going to test Amy Kinsler. We can do the Well Prepared twice on on this test to use the 2 intellect icons on him, which gets us to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 3. So this is our first test action. All right, that is -1 because there's not an ancient enemy. So that discards this Miasmic Torment. So that's kind of handled. Let's see. I think maybe we keep exploring. I don't know. We want to put down this green soapstone, so we'll do that. So this has 4 charges. When you perform a successful attack, spend 1 charge and exhaust green soapstone to deal +1 damage to that attack. So our attacks will be pretty strong. That's our second action. I think we'll just keep moving. We'll go up to this ancient facility and see what we've got. Okay, so this is another vaulted corridor. You can bounce around these guys if you want. Not Leo though. He's not doing that with that agility test. Okay, we're doing upkeep. Okay, we got an overpower. And a quick thinking here. Alright, we are at 3 of 5 doom. Counters. Alright, we get walk. Revelation. Find the giant albino penguin enemy farthest from you. You must either remove it to your location or place 1 doom on it. If there are no giant albino penguins in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a giant albino penguin, draw it, and shuffle the encounter deck. Okay, well, that's pretty okay. I mean, actually, that's a really annoying card, but in this case, it's not hurting too much of what we're doing. So it's aloof, it's a 2/3/2, at an additional cost for you to enter or leave this enemy's location, you must spend 1 action. Alright, Jack is going to get, the Forgotten Cho'Gath. After he engages you, draw the top card of the Tekalili deck. If you cannot forgotten to show out the tax you. Well, that's just terrible. Okay. So we draw a Tekalili, lose 2 resources. So we lose 2 resources twice. And then we put it on the bottom, which doesn't do anything. Then we can use Danforth to draw 3 cards. Oh, sweet. We got a Tekalili, which he will let us discard. So, yeah, there you go, mister. All right, do we have options? How much health does he have? He has 6 health. We would have options if we had resources, but we don't have resources. Otherwise, I've got to plan him. So I think we're just going to evade and then move on with our lives. We should have actually, you handled this one. Totally should have you handled this one. Why didn't I? Well, whatever. All right, so action 1, we're going to evade. We're at 5, 6. No, just 5v2. It's good enough. 5v2. Evade. Elder Sign. That is +1 and does nothing else. Alright. We will then investigate with the fingerprint kit, committing quick thinking. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 2. Okay, that is -3. If you fail, drop the card of the Tekalili deck. We don't fail. We get an action back. We get the 2 clues. Get a resource. And then, do we want to Pathfinder back toward figuring out this situation? Picking that up. I think we'll just move on and just try to keep exploring. Yeah, we will. We'll just, let's see, what is this one? That's spend resources. We're nowhere near that. We'll just come this direction. So this is, okay, so this requires that other seal. Oh, no. Okay, we test 2 combat. So this is one actually Leo can do. And he just needs 2 clues. So it is which seal? It is that guy. This one, right? Yes. Okay. All right. So Leo, does he have the clues? No, not yet. He will have the clues. Do we keep moving, or do we just go ahead and put out the mineral specimen? I think we'll put out the mineral specimen, which has 3 charges on it. Actually, no, you know what? We will keep moving because we can get a card and resource that way, because we'll be 2 away. So I think we'll move back here, making our little loop. This is a 5 shroud. Okay, this is test intellect. If you have that seal, it's been 2 clues a group to activate it. Look at the revealed side of each unrevealed location on the same ring. Okay, nice. So this would be worth it if we can find the other intellect seal. All right, then we get a card and a resource. We are going to have to discard a card. That's okay, though. Okay, Leo hasn't gone yet. What is our situation? We got clues. Okay. Let's see, if we calling in favors, we could put in the sled dog if we find one. So yeah, we'll spend 1 action to calling in favors the med student. And that's gonna look, if it comes back to hand, we're gonna look at the top 9 cards of our deck. It's on you. Found on you, we didn't find a sled dog. Okay. Alright. That's fine. She gives us a boost, so. We sort of spent a resource for that calling in favors. No. Yeah, I don't remember. I guess I'm gonna assume. No, wait, because okay, when we played Michael Lee, we were say 1, and then yeah, so we would have 1 resource. Okay. We will then engage the penguin, and then we will attack the penguin with our mouser. We are at, and this is when you perform the attack. Actually, before we do this, we'll go ahead and use the free trigger on Amy Kinsler to investigate at 6 and be 3. We will boost by 2 with Michael Lee. I'm well prepared. Okay, that is -1. So we get the clue. We get an evidence on Michael Lee, and we can look at the top of the encounter deck. Locked door would go where? We'd go here, and we could bust it with the scout ahead. It's tempting to always cancel every treachery, but I feel like this one isn't that bad, so we'll just keep it. All right. Now we're going to do the attack against the giant albino penguin. So do we want to take this move, or yeah, we don't need to be here, so we could move. Well, actually getting this, we could get this last clue. We could keep opening things up. Okay, I'm trying to decide if, because on you gives us a free trigger to move. If we can kill this giant albino penguin, so I don't want to use her for the boost. We're at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 2. It's actually okay. We'll go ahead and boost with the two icons on Michael Lee anyway, just to make sure we succeed by a lot. Okay, that is -1. If there's a seal at your location where your location is a missed pylon, treat it as a frost token instead. All right. And then we were using Michael Lee. That's the whole reason we did that Michael Lee thing. So it's dead. Then we'll use on you to move quickly, and we'll go to this location and see what we got. All right, so this is a 2 shroud, 4 clues. Why are only 2 clues coming out? Treat the first modifier of the first. Treat the modifier of the first frost token revealed as -3 instead of -1. That's fine. Okay, so this guy readies, and we'll do upkeep. Yeah, let's get mission to play. That gives us basically 2 wilds for anything with well prepared. And it means we can put our medical student back into play, which is nice. Leo's getting a really good board set up here. All right. We are going to have to ditch a card. I think Dire Sketches, because we have plenty of cards. We can probably use the Scout Ahead and the Nimble to bust the locked door that's coming out. Oh, actually, the locked door is going to go on this location. So maybe we rethink this. Well, he can bust that, so... Yeah. Is there anything else that I would want? I mean, are we going to have an agility test to use on Nimble? We still have a handful of cards, so I think it's fine to get rid of Dire Sketches. All right, 4 of 5 Doom. And an encounter card. We get the locked door, which goes on this location. And we get Primeval Terror. This 2 willpower. If you fail, take 2 horror. And it gets +1 difficulty for each location you are away from the gate, so 2. So it's a 4 willpower. We're just gonna bomb it. We could actually give it to Leo, which I like, because we get a resource, and resources are good. So Leo can test this. He'll use well prepared to be at. Actually, we don't have. Well, whatever. I don't really have a way to well prepare this, so it's not actually ideal. But we're at 4v4. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna do it. And I could boost twice, but let's see. What is my versus this locked door? I would be at 4 or 5. I get 6, 7. We'll use one well prepared. No, we're not. We're just gonna tank it. Okay, minus 2. We'll take 2 horror, which is fine. We'll just put 1 and 1. All right, coolio. All right. We're looking for that other intellect seal. See, this guy is just gonna hunt around here. So Leo wants to get over here to pick up the combat seal, but he needs clues. And he probably will take this route anyway. Yeah. All right, so Leo's just gonna bust this locked door because why not? It's a good place for him to clue. He'll use well prepared to be at 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait. First of all, sorry. He'll spend the 2 to put Mitch Brown into play. Put this green soapstone up here, even though it doesn't take up a hand slot. And then he will, so we're at 4, 5, 6. Commit the overpower to be 7. To beat the locked door. All right. 0, we will draw a card from the overpower. Oh, stand together. Very nice. Except that we're not together at all. So that's something that may need to change. Oh, we busted the locked door. Okay, and then we will go ahead and use Kensler to investigate. We're at 6v2, which is fine. We'll just go at 6v2. Oh, it's a free trigger, actually. +1, so we get the clue. We'll put an evidence on Michael Lee. We could actually free trigger or here, move, and stand together. I think I like that, actually. We'll do that. So that's good. I get to look at the top card of the encounter deck. It's a giant albino penguin. Again, something that I think we don't mind. That's fine. Let's see. Means is for yeah, we can probably control how that Forgotten Shoggoth moves. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, we're so they did that investigate. We will we can just do an investigate. It's here. We're at 4, 5, 6 to beat 2. Auto fail. Fantastic. All right. We will use on you to move. And then we will stand together. Getting 2 cards. Oh. Okay, so it's you must either discard an ally asset you control from play or discard each ally asset from your hand. We'll get rid of this med student. And then we get 2 resources. That's a fairly painless deal there. Okay, and then we get 2 cards to resources for Jack. Okay, cool. All right, so Jack is going to try to get these. Does Leo have? He has the 2 clues, so he could pick up this seal. Yeah. All right, so that's Leo's got what we need. All right, so I think what we're going to do is spend 2 to put down Eon chart. We will then use Eon chart using the fingerprint kit. Again, in the current taboo, this is not something that you could do, but we can because we started this before the taboo. All right, we're at 4, 5, 6 to beat 5. Okay, so we're 7, 8, 9 to beat 5. That's fine. 9876. So we only succeed by 1. We get to draw 1 card. That's fine. We get Janae. And we'll take the 2 clues. Malam will give us a resource. Did I spend the 2 for the Eon chart? In fact, I did spend the 2 for the Eon chart. So, alright, we do have to do the move now. We'll just move up here. Is that where we want to move? Yeah, because we want to get to here to pick up that seal, I think. Or do we want to just keep moving on to open up locations? Good question. Yeah, we'll move here. Okay, then we'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to put out Genet Beauregard, which is pretty good. We can investigate, I suppose, or we can just put out the mineral specimen. Put out the mineral specimen. It's got 3 charges on it. And that will give us another option for getting extra clues. We'll go ahead and shortcut. That'll give us a card and resource. And it'll let us move. I mean, I guess that guy could move where we wanted it anyway. All right. So we get a card and a resource. Okay, we got this possessed. Put it into your threat area. It can be healed if it's a single point of horror. When you reveal a frost token during a skill test, you must either take 1 horror or automatically fail the test. No frost tokens. All right, this guy will hunt here, and we're going to do upkeep. All right, we get the Miasmic Crystal. So this one lets you cancel technically weaknesses, which is great. All right. Oh, we got the trusty bullwhip. That will be nice. All right, we're at 5 doomed. Agenda advances. Okay, we get the final straw. A dark primordial energy seeps forth from the walls, the very same miasma that has haunted your every step throughout this doomed journey. You freeze in your tracks and back away. You see the kinds of hideous shapes it can take, the kind of memories it conjures, foul and fair alike. But not everyone sees the mirage for what it truly is. So we do the final straw in the campaign interlude. So looking at that. Okay, so it's either going to be Ellsworth or Hiroko, and we got to choose one of them at random. So, because everybody else is resolute, so it's which 2 it is. It's Ellsworth. Goodbye, Ellsworth. You served us well. All right. Unceremoniously thrown away. All right. We are now at agenda 2A. Eldritch Whispers and the dribbling of inky miasma permeates the once silent ruins. Something is reaching out to you from within its walls, calling to you. So we got another agenda. Just making sure. I'm trying to remind myself how many agendas we got. All right. Now we're doing encounters. We get a giant albino penguin that we knew we were getting. And we get Roots of the Earth. Test 2 agility. This test gets +1 difficulty for each location you arrive from the Gate of Iqua you are. If you fail, take 2 damage. So we are at 1 away, so it's 3. We're at 6v3 because of Janae. So yeah, we'll just go for it. Okay, that is -1. So we succeed. All right. I think I'll start off with Leo doing a calling in favors on the sled dog. I'm trying to get my other sled dogs out. Okay, we're looking at 9. No sled dogs. Man, I have not done well with my sled dogs. All right, so that just kind of fizzles. It's fine. Okay, we will engage this giant albino penguin, and then we will attack it using Michael Lee with the Bowser. See, we've already used the Bowser once, so we should have 2 charges. All right, we're at 4, 5, 6. We'll just this last action, so yeah, we might as well just use our well prepared just to go up by 1 billion. Okay, we succeed. We can unexhaust it and get a resource. It's dead. Takes the extra damage from Michael Lee, and then we'll use Anyu to move to here, and we can test the 2 combat, shatter the ice, and get that seal. All right, so that's pretty good. All right, we are going to do this test to take control of the seal. So we are, we're going to commit Nimble to this. We're at 7v2. This is the right thing, right? Yeah, take control of the seal. Let's see. If you succeed, may spend the clues. When does Nimble? After it resolves. Okay, yeah, so we're fine. All right, so we're doing this test. It's 7. We get -3. So 7, 6, 5, 4. No, wait, we were at 7, 6, 5, 4. We succeeded by 1. We get this. We have to spend the 2 clues. And then we will move here. Before this guy engages, we'll use Unable Guard. So move a clue or a non-elite enemy for connecting location to yours or vice versa. So boop, you go away before we engage. And then we can do the agility test here, which is 3 agility. Whoops. So we are at 5, 6 to beat 3 is probably okay. Sure. 6 to beat 3. -1, we succeed. So we spend 2 clues to activate the seal and then deal 2 damage to each enemy in play. Oh, we should have done that before we did the Leo stuff, but whatever. All right, so we spend our 2 clues. We activate the seal. Oh, okay, so this is more like this. Okay, it's activated. So we do 2 damage to this guy. Let's see. So we need 6 resources in order to get that one. It's not happening soon. So I think we move on because this guy, we don't want to like mess with him just yet. Well, yeah. Actually, we don't have enough actions to do all that. We would kind of like to move and investigate anyway. So we will Pathfinder here. We'll just we'll go with the Eon chart to move and investigate, and hopefully we'll get lucky. We did. Okay. So if you control the pitchforky little seal, which is right here, you discard 2 cards, or 4 cards from your hand to activate it. So we just need some resources. It's pretty good. Okay, we're investigating. We'll use the fingerprint kit. We're at 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 3. Milan, we get this resource. We get the 2 clues. Let's see. If we take a resource next turn, we can move in and spend 6 resources. So last action, we'll whoops, we'll take a resource. Then at the end of the turn, because we're 2 locations over from where we started, we'll get a card and a resource. Just occurred to me that taking that resource was really dumb because I can't do this right away. Because obviously activating it would destroy the Earth, so we should probably try to avoid that. So that was a wasted action. Actually, I feel kind of silly about that, but okay. Anyway, this guy will hunt. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3. Kind of want him to hunt towards Leo. All right, so that's good. Let's do upkeep. Oh, there's our sled dog. That's good. And upkeep here. We got buried secrets. We're gonna have to investigate before we leave. All right, we're at 1 of 6 doom, and all right, glimpse the unspeakable. Draw a top card to Tekalili deck and resolve its effects. Shuffle the any investigator's deck instead of placing it in the bottom Tekalili deck. If no Tekalili weakness is drawn by this effect, it gains Surge. Well, we're gonna lose 2 resources. Oh man. Well, it's gonna be us, and we're gonna shuffle it into our deck because we don't want that to hit Jack a bunch of times. Doesn't mean we can't play both of our sled dogs in the next 2 turns. All right, and then we get Ancient Evils. Forgot that was even a thing in this scenario. We've been getting so lucky. Okay, so Jack can move here, do the thing, then move back. Yeah. All right. So he'll spend 1 resource to scout ahead and move all the way here. And then we will do the action to put the seal on here. So that's our second action. Oh, we couldn't move because of buried secrets. So the first thing we do is we investigate buried secrets. The route here is 3. We're at 4, 5, 6, 3, 3. All right, so first thing we did was action that was +1. Okay, so we got rid of buried secrets, which gets us a resource. That's nice. Did we not do upkeep with him? Oh no, we spent the 1 for the scout ahead. But does it make sense for us to? Yeah, we can still do it. Okay, so we did the buried secrets, we did the scout ahead, and we did this. So place the activated seal that advances the act. So as soon as you set the seal into place, it locks into the door with an audible click. The energy stored within the seal reaches out, coursing through the channels and grooves along the doorway, and lighting the entire chamber with an eerie glow. Perhaps you can activate and place the remaining 4 seals. You can put a stop to this madness. Okay, so which seal did we do? We did this guy, which is investigator place and may take an additional action this turn. Hey, sweet. Okay. So actually, that was our last action, but we get another action, which works out. So we will then use Eon Chart to investigate and move. So we're investigating at 6v1 +1 again. Get the clue. Then we get to move. We're going to move up. Okay, we will just use Janae because we haven't used her yet to take this clue and put it here. It's crazy. We got these 3 right here. Okay, and then we'll just take an action to put down this Ariadne's Twine, which will keep us in business for keeping the Aeon chart going. And then we are 2 locations away from where we started, so we get a card and a resource. All right, so Leo, definitely gonna spend 2 to put in the sled dog. We will then, wait, I'm sure we used our second calling in favors. So that should have been gone. All right, we want to take a resource so we can play our other sled dog next turn. All right, but either way, we want to do this test to combat. Do we know where the other combat is? Yeah, it's right there. So maybe we just wait here and then move into on the Forgotten Shoggoth, or we could maybe, I don't know. So we will test the combat. We're at 4-5 to beat 2. We'll boost it by 2 with well prepared. Okay. I saw this overpower. I was like, didn't we use an overpower? All right, so that's -3. So we spend our 2 clues. Oh, we actually need 2 more clues. So, all right, we have this guy now. So that was our first action. So we can just move to this area to keep getting more clues. I think that's, so we have enough clues to do the thing. So we'll use on you to move. So this is the Intellect 1, so we needed to know that. Let's go get that seal. It's this one. Right? Yeah. And that's a 2 Intellect test to get it. And you have to spend 2 clues as a group. Okay. So, we have 2 actions. We can move and investigate. But I kind of wanted to get that resource so we can put the other sled dog into play. So we'll take an action to get a resource. And then we'll move. And then we'll have enough to put that sled dog into play. We could have put the Miasmic Crystal into play. Yeah, there's no point in actually moving. We'll put this Miasmic Crystal into play because we can move next turn with Anu. So, yeah, that makes better sense. Okay, this guy could actually travel to the middle, away from Leo. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1. Actually, he has to move towards Jack, so he'll move here. It's kind of gets in most out of the way place. All right, we'll do Upkeep. Oh, our Safeguard. We're kind of traveling in separate circles though. Okay. We have this magnifying glass which we can use to replace our flashlight, I suppose. Although we might want to get his whip out. We're at 3 doom. Alright, we have the Primeval Terror. If you fail, you take 2 horror. I mean, I don't think we care that much. Or it's a 2, 3, 4, 5. We could boost to beat it, but I think we'll just fail. We can soak the horror. +1. Ha, we would have passed. We were at 4. Actually, we did pass. Yeah, all skill. This game is all skill. All right, we get the Nebulous Miasma. So this is just the one that puts a direct horror if you're still at your location. We're not planning to stay. We're planning to move here and do this while we have like the resources and cards and stuff. If we play the Death Tarot, which I would like to do, but I have enough resources to do everything else. Are we gonna have enough cards is a question. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend 1 on Ariadne's Twine to do the Eon chart, and then we're going to investigate and move. Investigate using the mineral specimen, I suppose. So we're at 5, 6, 7. be 3. Get 2 clues. Yes, minus 3. 2 clues, and then we move. And we're trying to get to here with a bunch of resources, but we can go either way, so let's go up here and find out what it is. This is 3 shroud, 2 clues. If you control the other key and do the willpower test, that'll be for Leo. Okay, that's cool. We will then, I suppose, Pathfinder into here. We'll take an action. I haven't even taken action yet to spend. Oh wait, we could have exhausted Milan and gotten a resource. So that's good. All right, we're going to, and we can pull this clue off with Janae Beauregard actually. All right, and then, but we are taking this action to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resources and 2 clues to get this dormant seal. Already done the Pathfinder. We will then move to here. We could spin. You know what? We're already 2 away. Yeah. So we won't do the move. So we can investigate to get this clue. I'm just thinking, there are cards I want. I want to have death out. So I can take a resource and play death. And then discard other cards. I think that's better. So 1, 2, 3, play death. Alright, so we get a card and a resource. Hopefully it's a better card for me. I still have to discard 4 cards, but alright. We get, oh, and this guy is gonna hunt. Let's see, he's gonna, oh wait, no, Leo. Wait. Okay. Leo actually has to go. Alright, so he is going to on you over. Oh wait, first of all, we're using 2 to put another sled dog into play. Let's move this well prepared over here. But this Miasmic Crystal is supposed to have 3 charges. Alright, so we'll on you over to here. We will then investigate fast with Kensler. We're at 6v2, which is fine. +1, so we get the clue. We get an evidence, and we get to look at the top of the encounter deck. Blasphemous Visions. Yeah, that we're just not gonna mess with that. No, thank you. All right. We have a clue. We need 2 clues for this. So we'll just investigate using well prepared to go to 4, 5, 6 to be 2. I was about to say, see, he can investigate without Kensler, but wow. Okay, that time we were successful. We got a clue, and we get and we get another evidence on Michael Lee. And then I guess we move because we don't want to deal with the Shoggoth. Not yet, we don't. Alright, this nebulous miasma. Well, it hasn't gone away yet. It will soon. Alright, so this thing can move it's 1, 2. He can move here because we want to go there. We'll do upkeep. Day of Reckoning. Okay, and we do upkeep here. We got the hiking boots. How useful are the hiking boots going to be? We've revealed most locations, and we got like free moves. So I think we're okay. We can discard it. All right, we're 4, 6 Doom. Drawing a counter card, we get Glimpse the Unspeakable. So we're gonna have to draw a Technically and then put it into somebody's deck. Okay, take 1 horror. So put a horror on a sled dog, and yeah, we'll shuffle it into our deck. Okay, you must either lose 2 actions or shuffle top 2 Technically cards. We're definitely gonna lose 2 actions. He's got actions. That he can take. Without that, the Technically will hurt us. All right, so we kind of want to. So we want to get here. Discard 4 cards. What are the 4 cards going to be? Probably Backstab, Lucky Cigarette Case, Magnifying Glass, Hiking Boots. Do the Manual Dexterity and keep the Backstab. Just don't think we need the Hiking Boots. And we still got some fight actions. All right, so that's cool. We will spend a resource on our Twine and Eon Chart. We'll investigate and move. We're at 4. We'll actually throw down this Magnifying Glass. Just to be up by a lot. Okay, that is -1. There's seal or location. Treat it as a frost token instead. Well, there is a seal at my location. So that -1 will go into a +1. Alright, so we pass. Alright, we get the clue. We will Milan to get a resource. And then we do the move part. And we will take our first action, our only action actually, to discard 4 cards and 2 clues and activate the seal. So our 4 cards will be 1, 2, 3, oh, I guess, and 4. I guess I decided I wanted the Magnifying Glass after all. That's fine. We still got a plan, and 2 clues. Alright, then I think we just say Pathfinder up here. We can grab this key and then go back down. Although, where do we activate the Intellect key? It's right there. It doesn't make sense. It actually makes sense to just Pathfinder back. I just hate to not get my draw. But we want to make a bold, be like, well, I am curious what this is. No, that's got to be the Willpower Test. That's the only thing that's left. Okay, so yeah, so we'll just come back here and not get our bonuses. All right, so Leo is going to move here, and then he'll move to activate the key. Then he'll go get the Willpower Test. Yeah, okay, so he's doing things. All right, I don't have an ally to put into play, so we'll just on you to move to here. And then we'll test 3 combat. We got the 2 clues we need. Yeah. Oh, this is long gone. So we were well prepared to boost by 2. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 3 is fine. All right, -1. That's successful. We activate the key. Is this a place where we'd want to, that was action 1, to investigate? I don't think so. So then we'll move, and we'll put down the other dormant key, the other activated key. So that's boop, boop. And we're in pretty good shape. All right, so this thing, I think hunts back here. We could hunt this way, but we really don't want it to. So yeah, I'll hunt back here, that's fine. And we do upkeep. The sword's not very useful right now. Eye of Truth, okay. Look for something to spend that on. Okay, we're at 5 doom. And we'll get a Rampaging Shoggoth. Well, that's gross. That's really gross. Because this guy will just hunt onto us if we don't kill this guy outright. Okay, so he gets +4 health. So he's 8. At the end of the enemy phase, deal 2 damage to each investigator in each non-Shoggoth enemy at Rampaging Shoggoth's location. He is massive. Each of those investigators draws a card. He attack a Lily deck. Oh, gross. Okay. And we'll get Roots of the Earth. This test. Okay, if you fail, take 2 damage. I could commit Eye of Truth to this, but I think they're just better targets. Alright, so we are going to test 2 agility. We're at 6. No. Yeah, we're at 6v2, but actually 6v4. We will commit Eye of Truth to this. Alright, so that's -1. There is a seal at our location, so we have to draw another +1. Wait, this is exactly what we did last time. Alright, maybe not their best Eye of Truth target, but I'm glad to have passed it. Alright. Okay, so I think we want to come in and I've got to plan this guy, right? Because we've got a lot of clues. Alright. So we will Pathfinder. Then we will move. Hmm. Hmm. Hold on. Let me go. Let me back up. The issue is that guy's massive. He'll attack me if I want to leave. Leo could do. We have to do 8 damage. He can do 1, 2. Leo could spend the whole turn fighting this guy, and then he can on you away. Actually. Hmm. Okay, maybe we don't need to. I've got to plan this guy. We'll take the this back to hand. We'll spend 2 fast. Put out the bullwhip. That's fast. Then we will Pathfinder and move. I've got to. We can whip him and then move again. See, she's move a or non-elite enemy from connecting. So what I actually want to do is to move this Forgotten Shoggoth. Okay, so let me just start over again. I may do that. I've got a plan. All right, so what we will do is we will first Pathfinder, yes. Then we will Vaulted Corridor. We'll choose the Vaulted Corridor 2 locations away. And we'll test 6v2. This is a free trigger. So we haven't taken an action yet. That's -1. There is a seal at our location. We have to draw another. Okay, so that's, we'll say that's our draw, and then that's -4. Okay, so it's -4. We were at 6v2. So we succeed. We come here. We'll use Janae to move this guy to a connecting location, which will be that connecting location. And then we will spend a resource, an Eon chart. We'll investigate and move. We're at 4, 4, 5, 6. We still have the magnifying glass to play, actually. We're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to beat whatever. 3. Sorry, we have to draw another. Okay, it's 0. Get the clue. And we move. Now we're here with this guy. Oh, we get a resource from Milan. We'll spend 2. This alright, it needs twine. I used to do the turn. Spend 2 to play. I've got a plan. We're at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 3. So first action is 0. So he takes 4 damage. I just realized I didn't actually want to move this guy that direction. But whatever. We'll just take it. Alright. We will I guess evade 6v1 is 0, so he's evaded. And then we'll, oh, we're gonna put down our activated seal. Okay, he didn't have an activated seal yet. Whew. All right, we'll put down our activated seal. Yeah, this works out the way I want to. Okay, so that's cool. All right, so we put down the activated seal. I was like, I hope I didn't blow everybody up with that. All right, so now Leo. Does he want to put down Safeguard? And then Monterey can just move him around to where he needs to go and spin the clues. It's actually pretty brilliant. Well, the first thing we gotta do is just attack. We'll attack with the 2 sled dogs. We will use Michael Lee. And then this guy is when you perform a successful attack. So we can do this after the fact. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 3. We will just well prepare an extra 2 combat in case we draw the cultist token. All right, -1. So that's 4. We spend this. That's 4 damage. That kills him. So into the victory display. Well done, you two. All right. We will action 2, spend 2 to put down a safeguard. And then do we need to move? We'll move just in case we want to do something different. All right, this guy will definitely move here. And we'll do upkeep. Oh, we got the Hallowed Mirror, which we don't need. Oh, he actually would have gotten a card and resource, and then so we'll get another card and resource. At least it was pretty good. All right, 6 doom. We had agenda advances. We can release the Elder Sign. And this is the seal. The seals pulse with dangerous electrostatic energy, filling the icy chambers with bright blue light. You struggle to contain the power within each seal as you move quickly to put them in their proper place. So no control. Yeah, we skip all this because no seals are controlled by an investigator. All right, we have a 16 threshold. The gateway stirs. Whatever's calling you from within these walls, it hears your every word, your every footstep. It knows of your presence, of your hopes, of your fears, and it yearns to be free. All right. We get a okay. Each investigator at the same location as a seal takes 1 horror 1 damage if that seal is activated. So he is not, but there is a seal here. Yeah. So he gets a damage and horror, which we'll just put on Janae. And that surges into Ancient Evils. Gross. And we'll get, okay, Primeval Terror. So we're just going to get 1v2. We could forewarn this, so we don't take 2 horror. But actually, it's fine. It's going to be 1v2. Okay, that's if there's a seal at this location. We treat it as a frost token. Alright, so we fail, we take 2 horror. No biggie. Alright, so let's think about this. We could get Leo to the ancient facility, and then we can move around. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to get to the sculpted crypt, and then the sculpted crypt, we're going to come around. The other intellect test is right here. Where's the other willpower test? I know we uncovered it. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so that's cool. All right. So yeah, it totally makes sense for us to just scoot around. So we will Pathfinder up. We will spend a resource on our needs 20 end chart to investigate and move. We are at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 V3. That is -1. We get a resource, clue, and then we move. And then we will not well prepared with him. He will safeguard with him. All right, then we will take an action to move, and Leo will safeguard with again. So you have 2 willpower, and then you have to spend 2 clues to take control of the seal on it. Let's see. Investigators at Undercity Altar may spend for you to take control. Okay, so we want Leo to do this test because we don't want him saddled with the willpower test. So I think we just keep going. All right, he'll move again to here, and then yeah, we'll test the 2 intellect. So our intellect is 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 2. We are at a location with a seal, right? Yeah, there is a seal at our location. Yes. Okay, -3, so that's -4. We were still at 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's good enough. We get the seal. Good deal. I guess it's been 2 clues. All right, Leo will take the test. He is 2 willpower, where he's at 4, 5, 6 to be 2. 12 prepared. It's -2. I'll spend his 2 clues and get this. Oh, wait. I didn't even read this. After it's revealed, place a dormant seal on it. Test 2 willpower to break. You know, I don't think I did the effect over here. Oh, wait, there wasn't one. What was the other effect? All right, whatever. Yeah, so we get the last seal, which is this one. He's got it. And so we control that. Then we move back here, and we're going to need to investigate in order to get enough clues. So we're at, oh, wait, we can on you back. And then we'll well prepared this. We're at 3, 4, 5, 6 to beat 3 up by 3. That is -4 if you're by 3 or more. Place 1, 2 agenda. Ooh. Well, I only failed by 1. I don't really have a way to beat this intellect test except that I'm at 4v3. Is it worth going up by 1? We'll go up by 1. Yeah, 0. Okay, cool. We get an evidence on Michael Lee. We get a clue. And we're in good shape. Let's see. We're going to make the Shoggoth hunt toward Monterey because we don't want... Well, actually, it's towards both of them. We don't want him blocking the way for Leo to get out. All right, we're doing Upkeep. Okay, he's got his Possessed. Oh, I have not been thinking about the Possessed when I have been resolving those tokens. That's interesting. Of course, we could have just... no, I don't know. He probably has like at least 2 more horror on him. I mean, how many of those tests would I have just gone for the failure? I think he has at least 2 horror on him. We'll just put 2 horror on him. All right. We didn't get our card and resource at the end. So the card and resource, and then we'll cycle, we'll take another horror, and I've got a plan. Yeah, now my fix looks like it might kill me. All right, waka waka waka. Find the giant albino penguin. Enemy for it. So we have to go get a penguin. Waka waka. It's not here. All right, penguin. It's gonna be for Leo. We get protoplasmic mass. Location furthest from you on the outer ring. He's going to prey on the nearest investigator with a seal only, and when the enemy phase ends, if an investigator controls an activated seal, it resolves enemy phase again. Alright, so he's a seal only. The outer ring, 1-2 versus 1-2. We'll go over here since we're going this direction. Alright, so let's... Oh, we still didn't do our upkeep. Oh, we did do our this shouldn't... I guess we didn't get our resource. Anyway, because the wooden sledge is what we drew. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm going to say that we didn't. I don't know how many resources we should have. Here's hoping it doesn't actually matter. All right, so we got the key. We're going to move here. Move here. Yeah, let's just do the thing. So we will Pathfinder to here. We're just going to move 1 to get to here. We're testing 3 agility, 3 intellect. So we are at 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 3. I'm just going to test it. That's -4. So we do activate the key. And then we can move again. And then we get a card and a resource. The end. Okay. So now Leo needs to investigate. We'll prepared to get to 4, 5, 6 to beat 3. -2. We got the clue. Right. We will do the willpower test, which is 3 willpower of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -1. So we have activated this. Don't cross the streams. We will on you to get away, which causes an additional action because of this albino penguin. We'll move here. Jack should be here. This guy hunts twice. This guy hunts once. And we do upkeep. Okay, we gotta tackle Lily, lose 2 resources. It's fine. I guess we actually could have canceled that, but with this. No. Miasmic Crystal. But I don't think we need the resources, so I'm not worried about it. I'm just trying to get through this. Do an upkeep. Alright, we are at 3 of 6 Doom. Miasmic Torment, so that's going to exhaust her. And an Ancient Evils. We can just drop a clue and forewarn that, just in case. I don't think we need the round, but let's just do this. Okay, Leo will just, on you, to move, and drop his activated seal, and then he can take an action to resign. So that then this Miasmic Torment doesn't do anything. Then, yeah, then Jack will Pathfinder, drop his seal, and he will resign. And that is a full clear. So if all 5 seals are in place, advance. The final seal locks into place. With a hum, power flows through the facility. Small orbs embedded in the ceiling begin to light one by one. The realization dawns on you that this sanctuary is far more advanced than you could have ever imagined. R1. Fantastic. Boy, they just really, really smashed that, which is not what happened in my face check. But I guess what really was beneficial in this time around was the fact they were able to split up and each, take, explore and open up new areas and do their parts. And between them, they're able to cover all the tests, so that's really helpful. Like, I don't know that I've cleared that. I've played this campaign like 8 times. I don't know that I've gotten all the seals before, because it's really hard to make sure you've got all the tests covered in two-handed. And in 5-player or 4-player, you cycle the Ancient Evils much faster because you're going through the deck. So anyway, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on Winging It.